skip the introduction, let's get into it. Femboy Hooters. Femboy Hooters. Let me go ahead and tell you that I know a bunch of people are not going to agree on me about this, and I'm probably going to get disliked to all live in hell, but I at least need to say and state my claim. Femboy Hooters would be an excellent idea, and you all don't know it yet. Y'all don't realize it, but Generation Z may be the last generation to exist. We don't know if we're gonna even have kids. I'm a Generation Z, okay? I don't even want kids. We can't really be sure. Of course, you can argue that there are, Gen Z with kids, but that's not the point. The point right now, in this very moment, is to talk to you about why Femboy Hooters would be a great idea. Femboy Hooters would be the greatest idea to ever exist because if you look at the world right now, we're in a crisis. We are so close to being at Civil War II or World War III, and everything is going to absolute shit. But what if Femboy Hooters came into fruition? Okay, so I already know off the bat that a large amount of transgender people, mainly transgender women, are going to be really pissed off that I would be talking about such a topic. And I understand. You're offended that people are actually, well, I think they were fake. I think it was like a fake GoFundMe. I hope it wasn't real. But I think they were angry that people were willing to pay money for femboys, but not for transgender people. Let me tell you how, in retrospect and in the long run, that could help. If you look at it, transphobia is like something that you pick up. You pick it up at some point, or you just hate people that are transgender. By default, Gen Z is going to be the most gayest generation that we've ever had. And if you look, the more queer-esque people that exist and can exist peacefully, I think the less queer-phobic people will exist. I think Femboy Hooters, in return, would bring a new generation that's just too gay to be homophobic. And they would support transgender people. They would support gay people. They would support the queer community. Because not only are we so, calmed to gay people and, people of that kind of variety, it would be a huge success. Because femboy isn't an offensive slur. Trap can be, it's been debated for years. It's been debated. And I solely believe that if it's used towards a transgender person, yes, that's transphobic. But if a person's identifying as a trap or something, it may just be like an easy way to say, oh, I like doing this and all that kind of stuff. But I don't like to, be that yet. Think of it as pseudo transgenderism, kind of. If it's something that you can pull out of, because within this world today, there are still a large amounts of stigmas against that kind of thing. So I think, in short, a person being a femboy means that they can pull out at any point when they decided, but they'll be known, but they won't be known and won't be permanent. Now, I solely believe that Femboy Hooters could be the best thing in the world. It could change lives. And if you want to talk about jobs and stuff, it's gonna be kind of cool. All the memes aside, I think it would be a cool experience. Now, obviously, it wouldn't be called Femboy Hooters because, Hooters would be angry. It would be, I don't know what it would be called, but I'm pretty sure they'll think of something else. But in turn, it would help to grease transphobia in a way, rather than make it bigger. And I solely believe that at some point, there's going to be so many Femboy Hooters that if you're just homophobic, you're just doing it to be different. Or if you're transphobic, you're just doing that to be different. Femboy Hooters also doesn't have to be sexual. They could have the best burgers or food there. You never know. So I solely believe that it's a good idea because it can help fight a fight that's been existing for years. That's my thoughts on it. I'll get off my mic. Bye.